are back at MITA Unshackled, Phoenix, Arizona. And what's the date? June something?
It is
June 28th. It is hot as hell out there.
It is warm.
But it's cool, and all the cool kids are here at the Monarch Hotel. It is out of hand. And I'm pleased to be joined by the co-host for today's podcast.
Gordon Ogden, Plant Body Soul.
And Jennifer Miles of Plant Body Soul.
That was quick. Shall we wrestle to see who gets to introduce him?
Okay.
So we can do some sort of like arm wrestling.
What about rock, paper, scissors?
I think you should do it.
Rock, paper.
Oh, wait. 1, 2. Okay.
There we go.
The first great brand of Arizona cannabis. The first great brand of American cannabis. The first great brand ever known in the cannabis industry or to humanity. Big Bros.
Yes, Dimitri, thank you so much.
Yeah.
I appreciate that.
Much love.
My name's Luca.
Yeah, go ahead.
And I work as the marketing manager here at Baked Bros. And yeah, thanks for having me, Dimitri. Gordon, Jen, thanks so much for the invite.
Absolutely.
Thanks for
Happy to be here.
We're going to dive deep into Baked Bros. Let me make one comment quickly. I didn't know that cannabis was one day going to I didn't know cannabis was an herbal remedy. I didn't know.
You didn't know that.
I came into 2012 economics business. Then somebody gave me Baked Bros syrup like in 2014. It's an evolution of the mind. You know, a child doesn't know everything. I was a child mentally in 2012, even though I'm a little older than that. But I didn't understand the community, the culture, the medicine, all that kind of stuff. But when I tried Baked Bros syrup for the first time in 2014, I realized, I was like, holy shit, this is natural, and this is better than the NyQuil I was addicted to in college.
Yes.
And this is going to help me sleep.
Yeah.
And it's natural.
Yeah.
I was like, this whole industry is more than about just making money. It's about, natural herbal remedies. And Baked Bros helped me awaken. Where are you guys now?
I couldn't agree more with that. First off, and just talking a little bit about that syrup, I don't think I've ever come across a product that has helped more people on a medicinal value than that Baked Bros syrup. And it really is just because of the just what it is. It's a liquid syrup, so obviously your body absorbs more of it, so it's a lot more bioavailable. And it's the formulation. Our co-founders Thomas and Nadeem spent so much time making sure that product was a product for the patient, and it's still serving people, at that level, but also recreationally as well. It's versatile and it's so much fun. So
like it had that low glycemic index, like the low sugar, like it was so. It's so helpful. I used it even too when I was in flare-up with my digestive disease. Like it was something I could take that would really help with pain management back in the day. So
it's been diabetic safe since the beginning, vegan friendly as well. So it's a product for everybody.
Yeah.
I've made drinks with it. I love the drink options. You have great recipes too.
The bar program you built, or cocktail program you built around that is really quite something. Yeah,
mocktails. You can bake with it, you can cook with it, whatever you want is
Happy Friday.
An option for you. Realistically. So, and we've elevated it. Since the rebrand. It started off as Dank Drink. Realistically, that was the original name for that syrup, was Dank Drink. So we've come a long way since then. Still keep that medical feel, but still want to focus. Obviously the industry's changing, so there's a lot of recreational users out there that you gotta market to, and we're trying to do that every single day.
How many SKUs do you guys have now?
So with the syrup, still 3 SKUs. Our Happy, Stony, and Sleepy, all strain specific, and different cannabinoid blends in each one of them to really create that specific effect.
It's really something.
Sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, that's really something. I love that you do the ratio, the blends of the different cannabinoids. It's imperative for a full-bodied effect, essentially. You know what I mean? It's not just the THC.
No.
And
that's my ode to Nadeem.
Yeah.
Oh, Nadeem.
Yeah, Nadeem.
Yeah, we
keep going.
He's been.
Didn't mean to interrupt.
No, he's been a model for myself since I've been in the industry, since I've been with Baked Bros. My first industry job was with Baked Bros. So how lucky am I to come into a team of people that have put so much focus on growing the industry and helping the patient in the most positive way. So,
Jen, I didn't mean to interrupt your flow.
Okay,
you were asking a good question.
No,
I just have these little Nadeem visions, and I get carried away.
We should also mention.
He's amazing.
We should also mention Thomas. Thomas, co-founder, also, and he's a veteran, isn't he?
He is a veteran.
Yeah.
Yep.
I
So
love
he's
that community
a
so much.
Submariner. And, you know, that's really where our company began, you know, is Thomas and him and their mission to reduce the abuse of pharmaceuticals and help eliminate the negative stigma against cannabis.
Yeah, you guys have a lot of heart. I love it.
My Nadeem thoughts have nothing to do with business, by the way. Sorry. So.
It's not the first time you've expressed those thoughts.
It's
nothing new to me.
I'm not going to deny my man crush on Nadeem. And I love Thomas too. Yeah. And I love Nadeem for their business acumen. Good point.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And there's such a good balance, you know, since the beginning. Nadeem being the self-proclaimed stoner that he is, and then Thomas, you know, he wanted to become a doctor. He lost his mother to a pharmaceutical overdose.
Oh, wow.
Days after graduating from high school. So, you know, that was his driving force. He wanted to become a doctor so he could help prevent that happening to anyone else. Then him and Thomas became friends. He focused on getting, you know, into a medical career. And then it was actually Nadeem who convinced him that you're going to help a lot of people as a doctor. You know, let's say 10, 12, 15 patients a day. If we focus on cannabis, we could possibly help thousands of people a day by creating a cannabis product that is reliable and consistent. So that was really, you know, the beginning of our mission.
I have to say that when you come into something like this with an intention that is something like that, like very heart forward, with a desire to truly help people, it is felt in the brand. It's felt in the products. It's felt in the voice. It's felt it throughout. And I will say that when I think of Bake Bros and all of you, it immediately comes to mind that you care, that you give a shit, and that you put health and well-being ahead of everything. And I appreciate brands like that. I appreciate people like you guys. So
and I appreciate you noticing that. You know, that's something that we still try to show in everything that we do, in every, you know, interaction that we have, every customer, every patient that we work with. You know, that's our focus. You know, it's all about the heart. It's all about the love. And, you know, that's what cannabis is all about. It brings people together. And it's still doing that. That's why we're here today. It's so special.
Are you guys looking at partnerships in other states, or what's your status now? I mean, my personal, I want to see some good Arizona brands succeed out in other states and across the world. Are you guys reaching out to other states yet, or?
Absolutely, that's always a focus. We want to expand. You know, it was a big focus of ours before it went recreational. As we knew that Arizona was going to go recreational, it was like, hey, let's buckle down. Let's make sure we focus on our state, and then let's look elsewhere. So still always trying to look for further expansion. But you know, the market is right now. You know, it's
competitive.
It's very competitive, and it's all about timing as well. So there will be a time for that, Dimitri, and we're always looking for that opportunity. So hopefully you know some people that you can get us connected with, right?
Now, I was about to get nasty. Can I say? You go ahead and ask your question. I'll remember my question.
Hey, this is your event, Dimitri. Get us nasty.
No, you go. No, you go.
I was going to ask, you know, how, I mean, just so the nature of the market here in Arizona is competitive, right? So how are you reaching your communities and standing out in the sea of brands that are in the Arizona market?
Yeah, great question. You know, again, it's pushing our mission, you know, mission first, and then, you know, continuing to, you know, create products that people want, in every type of consumer. You know, it's changed so much since it's gone recreational. We were patient first always. You know, that was what we were focusing on. And you know, now the recreational customer is just so different. How do we market to both of them? How do we create products to both of them? But what we're learning right now, it's not about the product. It's about your mission. It's about the emotion that you can connect to with your customer. So that's really what we're shifting to in terms of our marketing and our products. You know, we want to connect to the heart of the customer, and you know, other things that we're doing in the community. You know, for example, our purchase with a purpose is the first thing that comes to mind. So with our Happy and Stony and Sleepy products, our effect-based line, we donate a percentage of every single purchase to a select research group.
Oh, wow.
So for our Happy products, we donate to MAPS, which I'm sure you guys are all familiar with, the Multidisciplinary Association for Psychedelic
Somebody
Studies.
back there likes MAPS.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, whoop, whoop.
Yes, yes.
Yeah, an amazing organization. They're actually, you know, in their phase 2 study for cannabis and PTSD for veterans.
Yes.
And with us being a veteran-owned company, it really hits home with us. And then for Stony, we donate to the International Association for the Study of Pain. And then for Sleepy, we donate to the Sleep Research Society. So that is the first thing that comes to mind when I think about how we're giving back to that community. And it's amazing. You know, I'm so happy to be a part of a company that pushes that more so than the profit. It's we got to give back. You know, we have so much opportunity to do that, and we get to do that with every single purchase.
That's
awesome.
That's great.
You have Stony, Sleepy, Happy.
Happy, Stony, Sleepy, our sativa, our hybrid, and our indica line.
And do you guys have like dwarves or like little model people associated with this?
No, that would go against marketing regulations.
Well, the reason I ask is because I'm always looking for fun things to do.
Yeah.
And if you do come up with, like, what are those costumes called that they walk around in, like the San Diego chicken, like mascots?
A mascot, yes.
Yeah. If you
want to
need
be the
somebody,
mascot.
I want to be Happy or do I want to be Stony? I want to be
Stony.
I want to be one of your 3 dwarves or whatever you do.
Yeah, we can be mascots.
Gnomes, mascot. We could all 3 be.
Yeah.
Well,
she would be Sleepy.
You're on the right track.
I'm not sure where you're going with it.
We are planning to release other effect-based lines. They won't end in a Y like that, you know, not the next couple that we're coming out with, so they may not fit the dwarf scenario as well. Yeah. But for you, Dimitri, we'll make that happen.
Well, but I don't. You guys are so cutting edge and stuff. It might not be like the mascots. That's like old.
Yeah.
That's like old school thinking. What we're doing is like AI mascots or something like
artificial,
something that's
something digital.
Yes. What I expect
augmented
from you.
reality.
Yeah, there you go.
Like maybe scan the package and then.
Maybe
we can help you with that.
Oh, for sure.
Of course
absolutely.
You guys can.
Maybe they had like mascots during the gladiator days and stuff too. I don't know what the first mascot was. I have to Google that. But the first something is going to come from Big Bros. Or somebody using Big Bros.
Well, we are definitely trying to stay on the cutting edge. We do have some new products coming out that we're excited about. You know, trying to, of course, keep up with, or not just keep up, you know, really set the pace is what we're trying to do. We got a lot of high dose users out there as everyone. Tolerance is skyrocketing through the roof.
Wow. We need to encourage those tolerance breaks. I'm sorry.
I'm actually on one right now.
I'm going to be the voice of reason.
I'm taking my 30 days.
Good for you.
First time in a long time.
Good for you. And thank you for talking about that.
Yeah, no, absolutely. It's, you know, if you've been using cannabis for over a decade or more and you're not taking too many breaks, you know, you need to give that part of your brain a break and your body as well. But for those that do not want to take a break and are okay with taking high edible dosages, we are coming out with 1,000 milligram gummy. It's actually going to be 2 gummies, 2 500 milligram gummies in the same package, so technically 100 milligram package. And then, you know, you see a lot of rosin stuff coming down the line. And it's funny because when we first were getting started, the first edibles that our co-founders, Nadim and Thomas, were making was actually they were using RSO. And then, you know, distillate came around, and that was the easiest way to dose. It was the most consistent, and then everyone kind of went that way. But then they realized, hey, you're just getting one piece of the puzzle. You know, it's one piece of the band. You got your lead guitar being THC, but they wanted to add added cannabinoids and other terpenes. So that's kind of how we developed our strain-specific products. But now you got the plethora of concentrates that you can infuse products with. So one of the next products that we'll be releasing is a live hash rosin gummy from flash frozen buds, and we're not watering anything down or spiking it with distillate. This will be a 100% live hash rosin gummy, and I have tried some of the samples, you know, some of the R&D samples, and they are phenomenal, and we're really excited about releasing that into the market.
That's great.
I love you have a question, because I love listening to you, because I hear voices in my head that say they will go on long after you've been here, and you do such a good job. It has nothing to do with Big Bros.
I appreciate that, Dimitri.
You do such a good job, but we want to get this cut down a little bit. Let me ask the most important question: what dispensaries in Arizona are currently carrying Baked Bros so people know where to find your product?
Yes, please.
Let's just throw out some.
Well, let's just say Harvest and True Leaf first. You know, they're our licensing partner.
Harvest, True Leaf, carrying Baked Bros.
Yep. Oasis, which is slowly becoming Story Cannabis. The Flower Shop. Cannabis. I'm trying to think of all the other bigger multi-doors. Help me out, guys. What other dispensaries do we have?
Soul Flower. Did you say Soul Flower?
Soul Flower. Thank you so much. Yeah, I appreciate that. Those are one of our favorites. So yeah, let's just go with those. You know, Harvest, True Leaf, Soul Flower, Oasis, a lot of those multi-door operators, and over 75 dispensaries in the state. So
awesome.
The majority.
Quick, I want to hear about Bricks. That's a new product, right?
Yes. Yeah, exactly. Thank you so much for bringing that up, Gordon. So Bricks was, you know, it was our. What we noticed when we released the Happy Stony Sleepy line is that it was isolating a lot of consumers. You know, a lot of people in the industry at this point, they don't want to explore other cannabinoids or maybe other terpenes. You have a lot of recreational users that are really THC focused.
Yes.
So it was kind of our answer, because we found that we were isolating some of those consumers. So we have the ability to make gummies, obviously, and we were so focused on creating, you know, the highest level for the connoisseur or for the patient who may really desire those benefits from the added cannabinoids. And we also know that a lot of people don't like eating multiple gummies if they are a higher dose consumer. So what we wanted to do was create a single 100 milligram gummy.
Yeah, I like the packaging. You know, it's very easy to put in your pocket.
Yeah, and that's part of it too. And when we are thinking how to market that, you know, it's a high dose, it's on the go, and of course, real fruit, organic ingredients. Those are just some of the other things that we will always stick to in our products. But that is actually, you know, one of the fastest moving products in the state right now. So
fantastic! Congratulations.
Appreciate that, Gordon. Thanks for asking about it.
For sure.
Yeah.
You had me at you had me at syrup. So I like Bricks, but people got to try your syrup. We got Matt from Grow Sciences in the house.
How's it going, Matt?
You know, Matt and I are going to the opening night U2.
Oh yes, at in Vegas.
In Vegas, the Sphere.
You know, you seem like a U2 fan. If I had to guess, absolutely.
For sure.
Well,
yes, you are.
If you take Pink Floyd, Jim Morrison, U2, the Beatles, and Depeche Mode, wrap them all up into one, you have my brain.
Yeah, I got the pleasure of listening to what your musical taste is like on our
recent trip
into Boston, and it was pretty good. We had a lot of the same, a lot of the same bands. Yeah.
Awesome.
Can I take a second? Do we have any more time?
Yeah, we'll just go ahead and wrap it up. But
I just want to shout out these two right here for what they do and what they've been doing for our brand lately.
Man, body soul.
When it comes to brand activation, there's not another company that does it better.
Thank you.
And I don't even think in the state, but I don't even think in the entire country. When it comes to cannabis, we've been working with them closely, especially over the past year. They help support some of the most amazing events. Dimitri, you as well, clearly. But your guys' events impact us so much. We recently did an exclusive event for True Leaf and Harvest, and it was such a major success, and we wouldn't have been able to do it without you guys. So thank you for all the work that you guys do. It's amazing to be partners with you guys and to sit alongside you guys right now. So
we appreciate you.
Appreciate that.
We like working with them here as well, so that's why we're working together. We should have like a big Plant Body Soul statue right in front of it.
We'll actually get something made.
Figure that out. We'll get that going. It will happen. How do people get in touch with you?
Yeah, me personally or Baked Bros?
I don't know.
Yeah, your email. What's your email address?
How do people reach into your soul?
Phone number?
Yeah, absolutely. So if you want to reach me directly, again, my name is Luca Licciardi. I'm the marketing manager at Baked Bros. So if there's anything that is marketing related, or if you just want to say hello, you can reach me at Luca, that's Luca, at bakedbros.com. You can find us on social media, Baked Bros AZ, or our website, bakedbros.com. And you can find us once a month here at MITA as well. We have a couple of our crew over there with our table set up. So if you ever want to come say hi to us in person, this is a great spot to do it. So thank you for providing the platform, Dimitri.
Absolutely. Thank you guys for hosting again. And we will be back with another episode of MITA Unshackled. There's more people here at MITA Phoenix, June 28th, 2023. Planet Earth.
Yes.
Planet Earth. That's perfect.
I'm still trying to figure out where I'm at. I'll talk to you soon.
Okay.
Awesome.